Welcome to the Juice Radio Talk Show. 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 Reality TV, church reviews. Let's talk happy love and marriage lifestyle. Come and talk with us. Come and share with us. Come and laugh with us. Come on and pray with us.
Regina Clovis, special guest. You should be following your lead. Bless. Subscribe on YouTube. Listen on podcasts. We live on IG and Facebook. This episode is sponsored by Truth and Triumph Ministries.
Well, hello, everybody. We're back. Let's go ahead and have this chit chat. Thank you all for being here today. Listen, we've got a little story we want to give here, a little story. I am really not sure if these two right here on the screen are going to stay their separate ways for a long time. And if they do, it's okay. It's okay if they do. We're all about love on this channel, the Juice Radio and Talk Show. Thank you all for being here today. Let's have a conversation. Now, there's some information that I want to share with you. Now, if you did not see my first video I did today regarding these two right here, Drew and Ralph, you want to go back on my YouTube channel and check that out, okay? But there's a little video clip that's circulating. And I had the thought, Ralph, are you trying to get back with Drew? Is this an indication that you're trying to see some of the things that you did and said were not right? And maybe are you taking a look at yourself to say, some of the things that come out my mouth towards Drew were not right? I think so. Let's go ahead. Let me show you what I'm talking about, okay? Let me show you this over here. Let's pull up this and let's share this screen here, you guys. Let's share this screen. All right. So this is Ralph Pittman's Instagram page. And there is this video here that I want y'all to see. Watch and listen to this.
Let me see how I'm looking on here.
How you looking, Ralph? How you looking?
This was amazing. I gotta bring the kids back. JoJo, he could definitely be doing this. Yeah. Now that I'm adding music on my plate, how do you feel about me going from being with the kids 100%, being a true housewife, back to my career?
That was always the plan from the beginning. Be like Ike and Tina. Yo! Why would you say that, son? Yo, it's Jay-Z and Beyonce. You never use the word Ike. Matter of fact, people don't even name their kids Ike no more because of Ike. Yo, you messed up, son. You messed up and I'm mad at you. Matter of fact, go to timeout.
Okay, you guys, let's have a chit chat, all right? And y'all join me in the chats here and tell me you guys' thoughts. Hey, how you doing, Monterey Williams? How you doing? So good that you're here today. So good to see you. Listen, you guys, now, a lot of people have a lot to say about this little video that Ralph did. I had a question too. I don't know if anybody else said this, but who was holding the camera? Ralph, who was holding your camera? Was it Drew? Are y'all playing with us, Ralph? I don't know, allegedly. So listen, I think this video is cute, and I think it is a good thing that Ralph did this. Some people may still say that he's still on his path of whatever it is, and he may be, and that's really okay if he wants to go that path. I really think that Ralph should really take a great lesson from this video that he did himself, this little skit that he did, because it speaks volumes. Ralph, you knew that that was wrong. Now, I'm glad he said to himself, put himself in timeout. Maybe a lot of people came to him and said, bro, that was wrong. You shouldn't have said that. That was totally crazy that you would say something like that to her. Ike and Tina, who does that? In a married couple? Not a happy married couple anyway. I'm really hoping that Ralph has learned a good lesson from this. I don't know, Ralph. I don't know. Listen, I don't know. Now, the two of them, they do have this song that's out, Drew has this song that's out. And listen, Ralph, I think he's part did some work on that as well. But Drew, she's still going to go on with her life, whether she decides to stay with Ralph or she decides not to go back with Ralph. That's all up to her, but she has every right to feel the way she feels. Now, Ralph, you did a lot of stuff to Drew. You did a lot of stuff. So if you want to win your wife back, you're going to have to do some serious cleaning up, some serious cleaning up. And people may say, well, why would she go back to him? He's no good. They're done. Let them stay divorced. They shouldn't get back together. Come on, guys. Sometimes relationships happen where people break up, even go for a full divorce, and then get back together. And it works out great. It happens. It could probably do the same thing for Ralph and Drew. Now, this song that's out, y'all check out her single or her album that's coming out. Listen, she can sing. I can tell her that much. Speaking of couples that broke up and got back together, the late Greg, let me tell you, late Greg, rest in peace, Greg. But Nene and Greg did it. They went through a terrible divorce right in front of our faces on television. Everybody was seeing it. Everybody was talking about it. But look what they did. They got back together and had a whole huge wedding. And they were happy in their relationship. Drew and Ralph, there is hope for you guys. And Ralph, if you feel like, man, I've done too much, I can't get back, don't let your ego get in the way of getting this wife back. Don't let it get in the way. And Drew, if you really, truly love Ralph and really want to give him another chance, don't let your girlfriends and the naysayers try to tell you not to. Don't allow that. Your heart is your heart and you get to control it. Now, if you guys need to go to some serious counseling, do that. But if you want to get back together, don't let people tell you not to. This is your lives. And you too, Ralph, that goes for you too. Look who else got back together. Y'all remember these two? Dr. Simone and Cecil, y'all remember they said it on the reunion that they were going to get a divorce and everybody gasped for air. Oh, no. I was one of those that was gasping in my seat. I was like, please, no, don't let them get a divorce. And you guys, look how happy they are. They are doing wonderful now. And you guys, they're not the only ones who went through a tumultuous problem in their relationship. And they still made it work. Guess who else? Y'all know Dr. Jackie. Come on now, Dr. Jackie. Come on, Dr. Jackie. She gave Curtis a whole nother chance. Curtis straightened up. Let me tell you, Curtis was like, he ain't messing this up no more. I am so glad that this couple also got it together and they made it work. There's a lot of embarrassment that goes along with separation, goes along with divorce, goes along with relationships. There's a lot of embarrassment in it. But when you decide that you're going to try and get back together and reconcile your relationship because you know it's right for you and you know it's right for your partner, don't allow social media or outside influence. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Don't allow outside influence to stop you from getting back to that place of, I want to reconcile. It's a word in the dictionary for a reason. A lot of people may have things to say about their own thoughts about your relationship, but listen, don't worry about that. If you, Drew and Ralph, if y'all want this relationship to work, then y'all just go ahead and make it work. Go ahead and make it work. And don't care about the outside noise. Okay. Now, Drew is also doing her own thing out here. She's out here. She's got a project that she did with Candace. Y'all remember Candace from the Real Housewives of Potomac? Candace is out here doing her music career, and she has invited Drew, and they have a beautiful song together that they did. And I think it's fitting for really what Drew is going through right now. But y'all check it out on her page, on her Instagram page. Y'all check that out. She's also got some other stuff that's happening on her Instagram page. Let me see if I'll bring up her Instagram page for y'all, because Drew is out here. Listen, she is out here. She's doing it too. Drew is out here. She's not sitting at home doing nothing. She's out here getting some stuff done. So here is showing you this song that she has. I'm not going to play it on my channel, but she has this new single, Affirmations, that she's doing. But you guys, guess what? She also has some more stuff that she's doing. She's got a play coming up. Let me get that play for y'all. Look at all these beautiful pictures she got on here. She's got a play coming up. Look at this. She's got a play. This is a stage play. This is a stage play that's going to be in Charlotte, North Carolina, you guys. Charlotte, North Carolina. So Drew is out here doing some work, y'all. She ain't sitting at home moping. The play is called Her Lies, His Secrets. Oh, isn't that fitting? Is it? Is it fitting? Is it fitting for what's going on in her life right now? The title sounds like it's fitting, you guys, right? All right, so let's carry on. So look at the cast that's here, you guys. Look at all the cast that's here. There's a lot of big names that's going to be in this stage production, this stage play. It's going to be again in Charlotte, North Carolina, June 25th. June 25th. So y'all out there in that Charlotte, North Carolina area, y'all may want to check this out. It's got some heavy hitters over here, and I think y'all are probably going to like this. Child, is that Carly Red I see? Oh my goodness. That's Carly Red, y'all. Carly Red gonna be there. Oh, I know this gonna be something. I know this gonna be something. And look, Dorian Wilson, child, this is gonna be a good play. This is gonna be a good play. I wonder if they're gonna have this over here in Atlanta. I don't know if they're gonna have it here in Atlanta. But you guys, Drew and her husband or ex-husband, however y'all want to say it, I don't know. Let me see what y'all's thoughts are. So, hey, Succeeding 2, how you doing? She says, good evening, and a good evening to you. So she also says, I think Nene and Greg are different. Greg was not used to Nene having money. He wasn't. He was used to him having all the money. But you know what? It's good that Nene was able to get the money in time because, you know, it helps out. It helps out. And I know Greg was going through a lot. And listen, those doctor bills and hospital bills and all that kind of stuff can be a lot. Now, I don't know what Ralph's money looks like. I did go online and search some of the stuff, and some people said that he's worth, you know, this amount of millions or a couple of millions or something like that, allegedly. I don't really know exactly how much he is valued at, but I do think that Drew is the heavy hitter when it comes to the income, because there's a story that I saw that she stated that she wants the house, she wants the kids, and she does not want him to ask for alimony. So that makes me think, okay, so Drew, are you the heavy hitter in the income? I don't know, but let's go on. So Succeeding 2 said this. I'll read these other comments, and then I'm going to be getting out of here, but I'm going to be coming right back on because we have our reality chat with the panel, and you join us tonight at 7 p.m. We're going to be right back. We're going to be talking about the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and we're going to be talking about and discussing Summer House Martha's Vineyard. Martha Vineyard. That show is so good. It's interesting. It's a different spin on Bravo shows that we've seen before. And I'm going to tell you a little bit more about that. But I think as different spin tonight, 7 p.m., when we come back for our reality chat. So Succeeding 2 says this. And if you have a question or comment, put it in the chat and let's chat about it. All right. She says, Dummins and Cecil. Oh, no, you did not say Dummins. You did not say Dummins. Succeeding 2 and Cecil were living in two different houses, and she allowed him to have that woman, his best friend, to just show up and stay for a week plus. That was crazy. But listen, Simone shut that thing down. She shut it down, though. She also says Ralph may need to learn how to be a husband, because just jumping in a car and driving without telling his family he is leaving won't work. He also has to learn to include her in decisions. And he does. Ralph, let me tell you, my husband can be going to the mailbox and he'll say, babe, I'm going to the mailbox. I'll be right back. And I'm like, okay, good. Don't you think that if he says that much, he's going to tell me if he wants to go out of town? And it's not even like, you know, he's going to say, hey, I booked the ticket, I'm going out of town. No, he's going to have that discussion with me first. He's going to say, you know, babe, I'm thinking about going out of town, blah, blah, blah. We're going to have a conversation about it. So, yeah, I didn't understand that part when he went all the way, you know, I forget, Tampa, Tallahassee, or wherever he went. and she didn't even know he was gone. That was crazy to me. That was crazy in a relationship. Not even a married couple, but even if you were dating, even if you're roommates, a roommate's gonna say if they're going out of town or something. But that was crazy to me. Hey, Erin, thank you for being here. She says, all right. She said, hey, everyone, thanks for coming. Please like, subscribe, and share. All right. Now, we are not going to be on here too long. Let me get these other comments that y'all have here. Succeeding to said he also needs to keep comments. Hence the assistant he was sharing too much with. And I'm questioning this new cousin, Courtney. I'm questioning the new cousin, Courtney. Now, again, Ralph, you can change all this. I'm sure people are going to point out to you and tell you things that, they don't see as right. And, if they're your true friends, they're really going to tell you, you have an opportunity to make this work. The children are beautiful. On Ralph's Instagram page, y'all go over there to his Instagram page. It's Ralph Pittman, I believe it is. Y'all go over there to his page, Instagram. You're going to see the beautiful pictures where he's out with the kids. And he's having a good time in the car with the kids, and he took them to an event, and he's having a really good time. The kids are really happy. They're in the bathroom, they're brushing their teeth, and they're having a good time, and they're singing and everything. So he is still active, according to his Instagram page, that he is still active hanging out with the children, all the children. There was a lot of them too. There was more than the three that we know. So I don't know who the other kids were, but I think it was about 5 that I saw on the video. But Ralph is on his Instagram page. It is showing that it does have, some time he's spending with the kids. And I think that's beautiful. I think it's great that the kids are happy being around them. I'm sure the kids would be happier if you guys can work it out amicably and y'all, if you decide to get back together, get back together. Don't worry about social media. Don't worry about all that stuff, Listen, so let me get into these other comments here, and then we're going to be signing off. She said, also, he wrote a book without letting her know about the book. He did. That's, again, you got to let her know. That's why I said a great counselor. Thank you, Holy Spirit. A great counseling session will work really good, because what it does is it brings out your wrongs from a different person. And when you hear it, because Drew could tell Ralph all day long things she don't like, things he's doing that's wrong, and she could be absolutely right, but Ralph may not receive it. But if you bring somebody else in who's a stranger that doesn't know, what's going on, and sit down and have a conversation with Ralph, he may receive it in, take it in, and actually change, because it's coming from somebody else. That happens a lot. And that's why counselors and psychiatrists and relationship coaches, all of that are around, because sometimes you need a different perspective. Okay. She said, changed. I did type Simone House change. Okay. Thank you. Because I was thank you for that, succeeding too. That dang on autocorrect. Yeah, he was in Tampa. That autocorrect. He says, can you imagine how embarrassed Drew was since her mom was there? Man, Drew's been embarrassed on a lot of occasions. She says, I like Ralph. He just has to be around some strong men. Now, let me tell you this. Not only does Ralph have to be around strong men, and I like that comment, succeeding too. He also needs to be around men that are going to tell him the truth tellers, and he also should be around other great married couples. And I think Ralph needs something to occupy his time. It feels as though, and this could be me, just allegedly, it feels as though he needs something to positively occupy his time. As well. So we'll see how that all works out. Succeeding to also says they have to operate as one unit, and they need to immediately change counselors. They need to work it out. Thank you, Aaron. She put his Instagram page in the chat there. Y'all go check out their Instagram pages. There's a lot over there. Drew is doing, she's out here. She's doing work. We're going to talk more about Drew as soon as we come back on tonight at 7 p.m. We're going to talk about Drew. But y'all go check out Ralph's Instagram page and check out that cute video he posted. Ralph, I would like to see more videos like that. And you know what that video also told me? You watching Drew. Ralph. You watching her. And for you to post it on your Instagram, you watching Drew. Okay, now. All right, now. I think something else may come. Let's see. Let's see. Succeeding 2 says, yes, men that hold him accountable. He better that by read the old book. He needs her. Yes, he does. I think he does need her. Love, language, and measures of men. Is that a book? He needs her book. Mm-hmm. He better that Bible read the old book. All right, y'all. We're getting ready to come on again at 6 p.m. 6 p.m. We're going to come on here. Hey, Pam, how you doing, girl? Y'all go over to Pam's channel. She got a lot going on over there at that channel. I love your channel, Pam. Thank you so much for all you're doing out here on social media, giving us all this intellectual viewing. She said, you're watching Drew. He watching Drew. He watching her. Mm-hmm. I know somebody probably told him and he'd pull it up on the screen, but I really want to know who was holding the camera for him. I really want to know that. I do. All right, y'all stay blessed. I'm gonna be back at 7 p.m. I'm getting ready to get this show up for our 7 p.m. reality chat. We're going to be talking about the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and we're going to be talking about Summer House, Martha's Vineyard. We're talking about these 2 great shows that are out. Y'all come on back in the room at 7 p.m. We're going to be back, and I am so excited about the chat we're going to have. So Succeeding 2 says, Measures of a Man Christian book. Oh, okay. Measures of a Man Christian book for men and Measures of a Woman for women. All right. Okay. I'm going to have to check that out. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. Appreciate y'all for being here. We're getting ready to get out of here, but we will be back in a few minutes. Y'all click that subscribe button. Come on now. Click the subscribe button and share. All right. Y'all have a blessed evening. We out. Bye.
Do you enjoy smooth jazz saxophone? TD McCullum has 2 singles available with more to come. The first is an original song called Groove With Me, featuring the classic sounds of Washington, D.C. go-go and his smooth jazz saxophone. The second is called Drunk on Love, a smooth jazz saxophone cover of Rihanna's Drunk on Love from her 2011 Talk That Talk album. Both are available on all major streaming platforms like Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, YouTube Music, and more. Add them to your favorite library and playlist today. And follow Tyrone on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at Mr. TD McCullum for your music and bookings. JoJo Speaks is a YouTube channel that goes live every Thursday at 9:30 p.m. with hot topics and social commentary. Come join the Light of the Leo, Mr. TD McCullum, and our good friend Mike, Mr. Real 121, for fun and JoJo's unique spin on today's top stories. Go to YouTube, subscribe, like, share, and comment. If you are struggling to figure out who you are and where you're heading, but need a little light to bring you back on track, subscribe to the Light of the Leo for some healing and real conversation. Here is where you will find encouragement and the reminder that you are not alone. Continue your journey to freely be yourself at all times with the Light of the Leo. She goes live Mondays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with her co-host, accountability partner, and little bro, JoJo Speaks. Join Faithful Warrior Ministries for our family and friends Saturday morning prayer. Every Saturday morning at 10-ish a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have a great time catching up, sharing testimonies, and having transparent, real conversations about life. We encourage each other and show how we can fit God into each equation of our lives. Enjoy a devotional reading and family prayer. You have a prayer family with Faithful Warrior Ministries. Subscribe on YouTube at Faithful Warrior Ministries, and on Facebook, like us at Faithful Warrior Men. That's M-I-N as in Ministries. Join Pastor Lorenzo Evans and Living in Grace Ministries. The messages are not social media driven. They teach what's true and not what's popular. Living in Grace Ministries goes live every Saturday morning at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be sure to subscribe on YouTube to Living in Grace Ministries and click on the notification bell. Pastor Lorenzo also has It Takes a Village podcast on the first and third Saturday of each month, pushing to bring back the village concept. We are more powerful when we are united. Together we stand, and division is not an option. A heartfelt thank you to all of our subscribers who joined us for this video. If you have not already subscribed, go to our YouTube channel, The Juice Radio and Talk Show. Subscribe and click on the notification bell to be alerted whenever we go live. Join our private Juice community. Go to www.thejuicecommunity.com and sign up for free. Follow us on our podcast channel, The Juice Radio and Talk Show Podcast, streaming on all podcast platforms. A great big thank you to our podcast production company, Noye Podcast Productions. They can help you create your own podcast also. Contact them today at houseofnoye.com. Thank you to our sponsor, Custom Apparel Shop. Have them complete your embroidery work and silk screening needs. Do you need a logo created for your fashion apparel or company? Contact Israel Mason today. That is 786-657-7501. Thank you to our main sponsor, Truth and Triumph Ministries. Truth and Triumph Ministries, a ministry that cares about telling people the truth so they can triumph in life. Thank you, Truth and Triumph Ministries, for all you do.